up, everybody? Welcome to Don't Give Up with Jacob. Today, I have a super special guest joining me on my show. Not only that, but she's also an author, influencer, and passionate advocate for helping others. She loves giving back, sharing knowledge such as tips for success, and supporting people on their personal and professional journeys. She is here to share her insights on empathy, community, and making a positive impact in the world. And we've also met each other in person and virtually and love getting the chance to talk to each other and ask questions and have a nice conversation while we have the chance. So, with pleasure, it is my pleasure to welcome back to my show the amazing Rachel Beck.
Good morning, Jacob, and I'm giving you a standing ovation and thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I have been on your show live with you in person, and when this comes out, I will drop that interview too. I think you are an incredible interview, and you are one of the most inspirational people I've met in my life. You're one of the hardest working people I've met in my life, and you are one of the most motivated people. So it truly is an honor and privilege to be on your show.
Thank you for such a great on thank you for a great introduction and thank you for such kind words. Welcome to my show. I'm very glad to have you today so I can have a nice conversation about your life.
Thank you. I'm ready and I'm excited.
All right. So, first off, I'm going to ask you the important question of if there is anything or anyone who really inspires you the most. So, what is that certain thing or who's that certain person that really inspires you the most?
You know, Jacob, I have been absolutely blessed with people who inspire me. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very inspired by my mother and father. I'm very inspired by my aunt and uncle. I am who I am because of the four of them. They've taught me the most important lessons in my life. I'm extremely inspired by your family. Very, very much so. Your mother is my best friend. Your father and I are like brother and sister. I am inspired by a lot of people. A huge influence in my life who has and is making a huge difference in my life and really really motivates me and inspires me is my boyfriend too, who you've had the pleasure of meeting in person. So he is a mentor to me. I learn a lot from him, and he's a major, major inspiration in my life. And I have a lot of friends I'm grateful for too who inspire me.
Wow, sounds nice. I also have a lot of family and friends, and each one of them is really inspiring, especially my friends who also have autism like me. We get along with each other and have nice conversations about our lives, and we really know what it's like to live with autism together in this universe. Same goes with my family.
And it is. And Jacob, there's many things that you and I share in common. We are both authors. We love to write. I think you are a phenomenal, phenomenal writer.
Thanks. I really get inspired by your phenomenal book writing as well. You are a very inspiring person who always has something nice to share, and it's always awesome getting to talk to you. And that's why I have you on my show numerous times.
There's not a time that I'm not grateful. I'm so excited about your questions today.
Yeah. So, next up, I am going to ask you, how do you stay motivated with helping others?
You know, I was taught from a very, very young age. I'm talking like preschool age. It was something that was instilled in me through my parents. my parents and my aunt and uncle that life is about caring for others, being a kind human being. And that's really, really important to them. And I witnessed that and I saw that my whole life. They taught me the power of kindness.
Wow, sounds super neat. It's always great to show a little kindness in your life, even if it's just a small act like helping out your friends with homework or helping out your family around the house. That kindness matters because it's always good to show a little kindness in everyday life, even if it's just a small act.
I 1000% agree with you. And I also think that kindness, it's like magic. Like you said, one act can change somebody's life forever. And you know what, Jacob? It's you and I both know. We've also been through a couple. We have a lot of other commonalities. We both were severely bullied, in school. I had shared with you on the phone when I was speaking with you, your mom and your dad, that's something that scarred me for the rest of my life. I have zero tolerance, for bullies. I also think that it's hard, Jacob, to be a kind person in this world because I would say we're 1% of the population versus the other 99%. And I think one of the most damaging quotes ever around kindness is weakness. Well, you and I both know it takes a lot of courage to be a kind person in this world.
I know. And that's why it's always good to stay strong and stay positive. Even if you go through numerous challenges in your life, at least you learn something new every day from strong and challenging challenges. And even if times are tough, you just got to push through them and stay strong no matter what.
No matter what. And you know what, Jacob? I remind myself of that every day when I wake up and have a cup of coffee. That what the purposes are, why, and we know that there's such a need now more than ever to spread kindness.